hello. This is Ann, and here's my red scarf, and I'm about to say some things that might not be very nice, but however, it's the truth. I just heard on news that a 25-year-old black man was gunned down while jogging, getting exercise by two white men. They have the videotape out. This happened February 29, 2020. Today is May 6, 2020. It's just reaching the news. The only way it got to the news is through the social media, because black people was uploading the video and the whole ordeal between the 25-year-old and the two white men. The white men claimed that they thought that he was someone that was breaking in houses in their community. Therefore, they was going to make a citizen arrest. But they saw the guy running, so they ran after him alone and took along their shotgun. So, my question is to you. If you're going to make a citizen arrest, I would think you would need some handcuffs, your cell phone, a witness, and someone on the phone calling 911, okay? But if that don't work, you do not load your son into a truck along with your shotgun and speed behind this young 25-year-old black man that is jogging down the street and gun him down because you think that he was the one who's breaking in houses in your community. Now, I'm going to tell you something. It's one thing when you say that you caught this person climbing out your window with your appliances, with your TV, with your jewelry, with whatever coming from your house, but they're still on your property, and you seize them and they about to shoot you, so you shot first. Okay? That's a whole different story. But if you telling me this 25-year-old black boy had his back turned to you, jogging down the street minding his own business, when you comes up and attack him and accuse him of breaking in people's houses because he fit the description of a black, tall, slim young man, so you pick anyone, the first one you see, and say that's him, and you attack him, you're wrong. Okay? You're dead wrong. Am I a racist? No. Do I love my black people? Yes. Do I love all people? Yes. Okay? But I do not love people. I love everybody. I can't say I don't love no. I love everybody. And I feel that everybody should be treated equally. I feel that if the young man was breaking in houses, the right thing for you to do is call 911. Tell him the direction of where the suspect is heading, and let the professionals handle arresting a person that you might think is the one who's doing the crime. Okay? Let the police do their job. You are not trained mentally nor physically to do a job as an officer. Okay? First of all, before you even consider being an officer, you have to take different exams. You have to take a psychological exam to make sure that you're in the right mind to do a job as an officer. Everybody's mind is not right. And apparently, your mind wasn't right because you wouldn't have shot that kid out there in the middle of broad daylight, claiming that you thought he was a person that broke in people's houses in your community. Unacceptable. 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 You should never make a citizen arrest. You is a killer. A killer do not need to make a citizen arrest. Now, in your situation, if you was out running now and everybody know your identity and somebody come up and shoot you saying that you is a killer and you've been killing black people in their neighborhood, so you was shot, that will not be justified. The person that shot you will be in jail before you can even die good. Okay? So my thing to you, you needs to be locked up. You should have been locked up that night. You and your son should have been locked up. No questions asked. Okay? But however, you guys was not. Oh, well, Antoinette, do you think it was the color of their skin? Of course it was. Of course it was. And it was the color of the skin of the police officer that came out to the scene. It was his responsibility as well as a police officer. So the police officer, the father and the son, and any other able and willing person that was there on that crime scene who took part in this activity needs to be prosecuted. Okay? It needs to be prosecuted. Well, why would you call it was an activity? It was an activity. These are something that Caucasians find as an activity, going around killing black people. They find that it's funny. They've been lynching us since slavery, and nothing has been done. Now they pull up a shotgun, shoot a 25-year-old black boy in the stomach, kill him, and now they saying they don't have the people in office at this time to indict them. They don't need no people to indict them. The law already said if you kill somebody, you need to be in jail. Come on, you need to be in jail. He was not trying to harm you, nor your son, nor your wife, or your kids, anybody. You ran behind that man in that white truck. You followed him. You attacked him verbally. And then you shot and killed him cold-blooded in the middle of the day. You is a murderer. Simply as that. Am I a racist? Of course not. I love all people, all colors, shapes, sizes, everything. I love everybody. But what I do not understand is, how could you justify that as you was conducting a citizen arrest? It's not justified. It cannot be justified. You know, wrong is wrong, right is right. Okay? I say, from my point of view at this time, that the local authorities who came out on that scene played a part of these two white men not being arrested. Okay? They did not do their job. I'm asking for them to be suspended without pay until further investigation. Somebody didn't do their jobs. Okay? Somebody did not do their job. It's just sad. It's sad for the mother. I'm a mother of two. I don't have a son, but I have a grandson. And when I look at that 25-year-old man, I can see my grandson in him. You know, we got to start standing up. We got to learn how to tell our young people, look, I know it's unfair to say this, but you can't travel everywhere by yourself alone. And I know you said, oh, it's unfair, he should be able to jog. Of course he should be able to jog. I agree with that. But don't go in these white folks' neighborhood jogging. Well, we live in that neighborhood too. Okay, well, you know what? Stay on your side of the street. Because these people are crazy. They looking for a reason. They try to outsmart themselves. They try to look for a reason and then try to find just for it to be just, you know, and for it to be correct and justify why they killed you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I tell you what, we have the mayor, the governor, senators, black activists, the NAACP. Everybody is getting involved with this case as of now, May 6, 2020. Okay? Since it have went publicly, everybody's now is calling for these two white men that gunned down this 25-year-old black boy in broad daylight to be placed behind bars as soon as possible. All their fun time is up. Now it's time for them to worry and think about what they have done. And I know they have not had any sleep throughout the night, because when you have murdered somebody and you thinking you're getting away with it and you know you're wrong, you will be sleepless. Trust me. So my thing is, they haven't had any rest. And the white man who participated in this shooting, he was not responsible, because he done placed his son with him, and his son is going down, and he's gonna lose his life and his future just as well. Two kids are losing their future because an adult took a bad decision. I fought the father, because how is you gonna put your son in a situation and he messes up the rest of his life because something that you as an adult should have turned away from and say, okay, we will do this and we will do that. But I would not risk the chances of you going to jail and you ruining your life, or me killing nobody and I'm ruining my life and that guy's family life and everybody else who's involved life. The adult of the older adult, everybody was adult, but the oldest of them all, the father, he needs to be placed under the jail for him not being taken responsible of this situation better than he did. I'm going to sign off because I'm about 5 minutes from work, but I tell you guys what, please hit the like button. Please watch me every day. I will have makeup on sometimes, but today I didn't. But please watch me, like my page, subscribe to my page, and I'm going to always come back with my concerns and my comments, and I will also be taking comments from you guys and love to answer them. This is Redhead, yeah, the scarf lady. I'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.